Another one from Seinfeld. I believe this motherfucker is Spectre One. I think I'm remembering that shit. He sends so many questions. He says, "What's my first name?" This guy sends some weird. Zick, what's my first name?
Christopher.
Oh, fuck you, dog. You didn't have to say Christopher. You just had to say Chris. The reason I don't think Killzone knew that. My name's Chris. What is C? C.
You did that backwards.
That's what I'm saying. C.
No.
Chris. Next question. Same person, Spectre One. Wants to know the release date for Resistance 2. Killzone, again.
November 4th. This one's coming out. So simple.
Fuck you. Question from Christian Lewis. His PSN ID is KissT123.
He's on the forums.
What is that?
He's on the forums.
He is on the forums. I believe he's a moderator on the forums.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he is.
He is.
I'm not.
I'm,
I just thought that.
I'm sorry, Zach, man. God damn it.
No, what about them DS forums?
Zach could be in charge of DS forums.
I'll moderate the hell out of it.
Alright, so yo.
Don't post it up and I'll ban you.
He says, hey, he has a message from Sony about PlayStation Home because he got the theme off the Japan store. And he doesn't know what the fuck it says because it's all written in Japanese. He's wondering if I can help him. Well, basically, I can. Do you know what it means? Do you guys know what
I don't know Japanese.
I don't know Jap.
No.
It says, it gives a phone number, but it doesn't give you any codes, like any numbers or anything like that. It just gives you a whole bunch of gibberish. It says PlayStation Home in English, but that's about it. So, not much I can fucking think of. You could try downloading a translator, but those don't work. Next question is from Boston J.
Oh, the shadows.
Anyway, it's from Boston J. He says he's just copying a message off YouTube. He said, anyways, bruh, he'd appreciate if I tell you guys what Sony will do with his friend in his PS3 situation. He says his PS3 don't read discs. He called Sony and he wants $180 for that shit. So Sony is asking for $180 to fix his 40 gig PS3, which won't read Blu-rays. So we thought if the Blu-ray was broken, he could swap it. He could swap his with his friend's PS. He swapped his Blu-ray drive with his friend's PS. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, that's not suggesting.
No. Anyway, he did that in the same issue. So he guessed it ain't the Blu-ray. Anyways.
Hold on. Aren't 40 gigs all still in warranty?
40 gigs have not been out for a year. I don't believe so. Wait.
That's a good point.
That is a very good point.
Now how? That's
Somebody's trying to fuck you.
Send that shit. Oh, he might not have his receipt.
Oh yeah, I forgot to read that.
Oh.
Anyway, fuck it. No. So anyway, he tried swapping his with his friend's Blu-ray and it didn't work. Anyways, to make a long story short, he put the PS3 with the disc. He put back the PS3 with the disc error, even with the sticker, which kind of pleated in the corner, peeled in the corner, and the PS3 will not power on.
You might just have to pay that $180.
Do you think Sony will still cover me? Please get back Sony will cover you for a cost. Now, whether or not it'll be that $880, I don't know if it's going to be more because it's a different issue.
Does he really say he doesn't have the receipt?
He does. No, he didn't mention it, but
But he probably doesn't.
but I'm guessing if they're asking for $180, he doesn't have the receipt.
Right.
Um,
That's your best bet. Just send it back.
yeah,
I mean,
best. I mean, at this point, you're fucking screwbard. You
unless
can't.
it costs $300, and if it's $300, buy a new one. But
He could just get an Xbox and solve all his problems.
Next question is from Bob. He says, "Hey, I've been looking around the web for some emulators for the PS3, and I found some sites saying that there is an N64 and an Xbox emulator, but the forum's only it's invite only, so we couldn't really go in depth with that. Do I have any sources that would have these emulators? I have not heard of the 64 emulator on the PS3. I've not seen
Especially
it.
an Xbox one.
Have you seen an
Yeah.
Xbox One?
No. Especially, I would
Okay.
never have thought of there being an Xbox one.
Well, I'm guessing he's he's
Well, you
he's
can
talking
make
about
an
the
emulator
original
for every
Xbox, but
engine.
still, that's like PS2 quality. But
better.
I haven't heard of it. I mean, as of yet, I think the only one I've heard of is the NES,
And yes.
Nintendo
And I
Entertainment
think that's
System.
bullshit. I'll say that right now. I don't think that's real.
Yeah, I don't think it's really. I think it's just bullshit. Don't listen what you read. Only listen to Sandman.
Saying that
And
shit.
Kingsley.
Next question
Yes, I know.
from Kisty123 is, "Hey, can you help me get into the beta?" Wow, hold on. Let me reread that. Can you help me to get into beta type games in the future? I'd like to know how people get into closed betas, and basically he wants to know how to get into a closed beta. I've never been into any myself. Zik, have you? Have you been
No.
into? You never really subscribed to any closed betas and been chosen?
No.
Killzone?
No, I have not. But I know how you might be able to get into one.
How do you get into one?
You have to sign up for PlayStation Underground on the PlayStation website, and hopefully you'll get an invite to the Gamer Advisory Panel. If you get into that, you'll get betas.
The Gamer Advisory Panel. I've heard of that before.
I'm actually in it, but I don't know the password to get into it, so I'm sure I have some betas.
So I'm just gonna have to hack Killzone shit to find that shit up. Anyway, next question.